And of course, it is the last match of the last match, and of course, yes, it is a game between defending champions Adorable Angels against bottom of the table Bayelsa Queens. And of course, the defending champions coming in now with the full strength of their side. Adorable Angels of Ilori, defending champions, with all of the best players that they have. And of course, up next is Bayelsa Queens. Defending champions against bottom. Some of the best players. Let's see how it goes. And of course, yes, you can see Vivian Charles here. The year as well. Will this be a routine win or nothing more? My name is Cosmos Chukwemeka. I and Okunu will be taking this. Okunu should join me in a bit. He should join me in a bit. And let's see how it goes. Yes. Team list will be coming out in a bit. Yes, the defending champions are here again. Will they be able to win this one? It's $1 billion question. Bayelsa Queens, bottom, need to start winning games. They could lose this one if they do not win. Let's go through the team list for Adorable Angels. And of course, let's move. We have Sadiq Muinat Aduke, number 12. Adio Aishat Fumilayo, number 1. Alawaye Ramat, number 3. Abdulrazak Idowu, yes, one of the star players, number 6. Another star player is Yusuf Muinat Ashabi, number 9. And of course, we have Babatunde Monsura, number 2. Yes, and of course, we have Zubia Shukura Ajoke, number 5. Yes, Nuwurola, number 10. Mahmoud Aishat Alawunyo, number 8. John Rebecca, number 15. Lawa Aminat, number 19. Idris Blessing, number 4. Adel Tifunke, number 6. And Oloyede Rukayat, number 7. And of course, the head coach is Coach Isiaka Atonda. And of course, we have other people like Folaro Mikayode and Olibuyo Emmanuel supporting him. And of course, for this side, the Bayelsa Queens, you have Vera John, number 2, young girl, 18 years of age. Igbebi Oluwatosin, number 3. Ayimba Maria, yes, star player, number 4. There's also Bamichi Akbola, number 5. Number 5, you have Ininitimi Sivanus, number 6. Blessed Jumbo, number 7. AK Justina, number 8. Jumbo Nebekma, number 9. You have Ronia Garich, number 10. Vivian Charles, who they call Mary Jane, number 11. Blessing Peters, number 14. Ngazi Benjamin, number 15. Ajala Tosin, number 19. And Azan to Ayomide, 22. The only goalkeeper in this squad. Coach is head coach Opuena Yekoroba, head coach. And of course, you have DJ Enebwe and Yakubu Uzoma, who is the media officer of the side. And of course, this promises to be a very interesting match. The question is last versus defending champions who win. And of course, the players ready to play. The first 7 coming out. Yes, I can see Vera. I can see Vivian. And of course, some other players as well. I can see Nini Timmy. I can see Maria. I can see Blessing Peters. And of course, against the defending champion, how will they be able to play? Let's see how this goes. The first 7 are out playing now. Yes, that is Maria Achimba, the star player. Yes, she has scored several goals despite the fact that the team has not particularly gelled. They have only one match. They have only won one match. Let's see if they can be able to get this, if they have rested enough to win this. Yes, and of course you can see the players right there. The left wing of Adorable Angels, number 6 Jesse. Yes, number 6 Jesse, Adorable Angels. Yes, is a star player with Wurola. Yeah, this are the both of them. See them dancing there, very confident. Yes, they're one of the best players. And of course, we'll move. The referees are out. Will it be a one-sided match? Of course, the customary greetings here. And of course, we move. Maria Chimba, yes, it is 9 meters. Oh, he doesn't get to Vera. And of course, the fast break there, Muinat obviously will score. She scored the draw, the first blood. A lot of pundits say that this will be. They say that this will be a routine win for Adorable Angels, but against Bayelsa Queens. This is how it is. Of course, that's a good jump shot by Vera John. It's 2-1. The plane. And of course, Vivian Charles stopping that run. It is advantage. We move. And of course, yes, Nini Timmy makes it 2-2. Yes, a stop there by Vivian Charles, and of course, let's see. They keep playing. And of course, a jump shot, but then it went out of play. The goalkeeper's ball. Even the attempt by Aishat Alawiyon. Yes, did not make any sense at all. Ayimba. Yes, and of course, Peter brought down there. Blessing Peter brought down there. Vivian Charles taking this 7 meters. Will it be 3-2? And of course, it is 3-2. The lead. The moving at the moment. Very swift Muinat to Ramat. And of course, Wura, and a good save by Ayomide Azan. It's 3-2. Peter, Vera, Peter again. Inini Timi. Oh, another turnover there. And of course, a fast break, but Ayimba gets it. Yes, Ayimba gets it. And of course, yes, Vera scores. Vera John scores from that place. A good goal. It is 4-2. The defending champions being held back now. Wurola. And of course, yes, a goal there. Ayomide could not catch that. Yes, it is Lawal Aminat. And of course, yes, it stopped there. It is 9 meters. Adobe Angels 3, Bayelsa Queens 4. Ayimba Maria. And of course, Inini was stopped there by Wurola. And the 2 minutes was a yellow card for Ramat. And of course, a fast break. Yes. Who else? Who Abdrazak, and she scores. It is 4-4. will move. And of course, a good shot there. Yes, none other than Maria Ayimba, the star player. Of course, it is 5-4. It is 5-4. And of course, yes. Oh, a good goal. None other than Alawio. Yes, sir. Alawio scoring that. It is 5-5. Ayimba. You need to me stop there. Oh, yes, sir. Double bouncing. And of course, that's the other turnover. Yes. Oh, and of course, a good goal. Who else? Muinat knows how to score goals like that. And she scores. It is 6-5. And of course, a fast break. Idowu again. And of course, she scores. Yes, sir, she scores. It is 6-5. Peters. And of course, yes, sir, another turnover. An offensive foul there. Muinat. And of course, Idowu scores. You should say, Idowu score 7-5. You don't give Idowu that kind of chance. She will score of every fast break. She's going to score. That's why she's the star player of this team. And of course, that's why she's in fact. That's why several players in this Adorable Angels team are in the national team, both the senior female and the senior female and the under 20, under 21 female. And of course, yes, Vivian Charles scores. It is 7. Oh, was that a goal? No, 7-6, 7-6. Yes, Vivian Charles scores that. They say Vivian Charles is the grandmother of handball. She has played for this country and played for virtually all the clubs and abroad. She even played in Barcelona '92. And of course, it is 8-6, 7-6. It is 8-6 now, 8-6. And Vivian Charles has been issued a yellow card. Someone who was part of the Barcelona. She's the only player that played in the Barcelona '92 Olympics.
She said she was 18 years at that time. 92 to date is 29 years. Well, she wasn't on the court playing right now is Vivian, who was in the Nigerian team to the Barcelona Olympics 1992, and you look at 92 to date, that's about some 29 years. Then she was 18 when she went to that Olympics. 18 plus 29, hey, give it to her, and she's still here doing it very well here. But sometimes
That's over 50.
that's I mean. So what do you expect? The experience will count, but sometimes the soul is willing, but the body could be weak.
Well, she has played in this league before for Abia Valiant. Not just Abia Valiant, some other teams as well. In any case, while we were talking, yes, Idowu Abdulrazak scored a goal there again. Fast. It's easier to have a fast break against this team. And of course, Muinat was stopped there. It is a 7 meters. And who else will take it? Muinat. Yes, Muinat, number 19. Yes, number 9. Muinat Ashabi. And of course, she scores. She scores. It is 10-6 now. They were leading. And of course, a good goal, Ayimba Maria. She dribbles, she scores. It's 10-7. Sidesteps the defender and she scores. And of course, a good goal. Yes, Wuraola scoring a jump shot there. Some of us have been saying that one of the biggest undoing for this Bayelsa Queens team is the fact that they only have one goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper is inexperienced. How does that really make an impact for a team?
When you are not ready, you are not ready. There is no half-baked team in the Premier League for this country. Hey, let us be sincere with ourselves. You are coming to a Premier League that you know is going to spend for about 10-15 days, and you're coming with a goalkeeper, while others are coming with 3 goalkeepers. There is no way, even if you minimum of 2. Even if you are the best at a particular point in time, hey, why are the players being changed intermittently? But the goalkeeper, you have just one, is going to be there facing inexperienced goalkeeper, so to say, at the time. Hey, you just have what we call those days for long, surely, and he's there, and you'll be surprised what happened at the end. So I won't be surprised if this game is going to extend and the goal line, I mean, you cannot imagine until the end of the game.
Well, for some of you that will be wondering, what is for long, surely?
Monkey post. Say that again. Monkey post.
Okay, so if you have played football as a child, yes, you understand what monkey post is all about. Everybody is out player. Nobody is goalkeeping, keeping the goal. That is exactly what it is. Inimity me. Stop there. And of course, yes, it is 9 meters by Elsa Cranes. If they lose this one, I think they're relegated. I think so. But there's still so much to talk about. Girls, Vera John scores. Vera John scores. Yes, sir. She scores. She has scored 4 goals in this game already. And of course, Muinat, of course. It is a goal. Yes, Idowu goes in there, sidestep, dribble the goalkeeper, and she scores. It is 12-8. Less than 15 minutes to play. Maria! Oh! A turnover, she matched the line, traveling there. And of course, yes. I just how it is. And of course, Ramat standing short there. The goalkeeper would never have seen that, and it would have been a good goal, one of the best goals in the competition, if it had scored. And of course, yes, sir. It is another 9 meters. Ayimba. Vera. Oh, another one again. Another traveling again. And of course, it is for them. Point of foul called by the referee. What is happening? And of course, Inini trying to enter there, but no, he's unable to enter. Still holds on to the ball. Yes, a good goal. A jump shot. Maria Yimba again. She scores. Moinat. A goal again is 13-9.
It is a pity each time the adorable angels come forward, just believing that if the goalpost does not come to assist the goalkeeper, just count it and let's go past the game. In the sense that the goalkeeper give it to her, for the fact that she's in a team. Olympics sometimes is not for winning, but participation. She's been able to face the firing squad here from all cylinders, and sometimes she has the option that you just face it up, and you face it sometimes. You do your best and leave the rest.
It is 13-10 now. Yes. You know, we said that one of the weakness of this team, the Bayelsa Queens team, is their goalkeeper, not necessarily the player. And of course, catches it. The move. And of course, Vivian Charles. Oh, nice goal. Yes, Vivian Charles passed to Vera and they scored. Now they need to cover up quickly. And of course, Alawoyo scores, but it is not a goal. He matched the line. It is not a goal. It's still 13-11. I think one of the biggest undoing that Adorable Angels will face if they underrate this Bayelsa Queens side. They are playing with determination. Bayelsa Queens side are playing with determination. And of course, yes, a good goal by number 5 jersey player. Yes, that would be Bamiche Akpala. Yes, exactly, Bamiche Akpala. If this side underrate this team, it will be their biggest undoing. I think so. That's what I think. I don't know if you believe so. Yes, jump shot there from Idowu, but I don't know. I don't know if you agree with me, Okun.
Well, I don't want to believe so. I keep saying it because it's not easy. You play day in, day out. Nobody wants to lose out here. But sometimes when you're overwhelmed with what is on the ground, situation on the ground. So sometimes I give it to the coaches. Their game plan comes to play at a particular point in time. Okay, let's do this way in the next 2 minutes. If it doesn't work for us, that way around. You can see the scores now is now 2 goals advantage also. But again, give it to these players participating at the ongoing Premier League sponsored by Prudent Energy. You see, when you have lesser time or less period to train, it comes to show after the first 2-3 games, and there is nothing you want to do about it. What you don't have, you cannot give. So what they have, where they are able to take them to, the remaining now becomes experience, let's manage. That is why I just remembered now the goalkeeper of Bayelsa, Ayomide Azan. Ayomide Azan was in Lagos at a particular point in time. She was in Lagos. From Lagos, my scope for Abuja, my scope, she's able to find her way to Bayelsa. All what because she wants to play handball. She wants to be involved. And this is a Premier League. If you are not here, where else do you want to go? That is an overbar or out of the point, or I don't know which English you use in qualifying that shot. Eagerness to score, and let's say take your time because the goals come one after the other. Another turnover there. But the referee says there's an infringement here, and it's an advantage the Adorable Angels.
Well, correctly said by Okunu there. Of course, in the last time they played, their coach said it. And of course, he said that they didn't prepare. They didn't get the necessary funds to prepare. They prepared for the National Division 1 Championship. That was why they played well. But this one, they didn't prepare. They only had 2 weeks. That they didn't have up to a month. For the National Division 1 Championship, they had 2 months to train. But this one, they only had, in fact, they didn't have enough time.
Well, it's a contentious issue, but why are we discussing that here now? That particular day you qualified as you play your last game from the Division 1, you know the next thing is you are playing Premier League. So hey, what are you telling us? And you won the Division 1, so what are you talking about? And there is no, they have one or two inclusion of new players in here, and that is why immediately after the Division 1, the next thing as a coach, the next thing as an administrator, the next thing as a state is to prepare for this, which is the Premier League, because after this, whatever you are able to do here takes you to the next level. If you didn't do well here, surprisingly you go back to where you're coming from, and that excuse because of that is not going to hold water here at the Premier League.
In any case, it is a 2 minute suspension, and of course another yellow card for Justina. And of course, they're playing one man short at the moment. Yes, sir. Double bouncing. And of course, yes, it is. Oh, of course. She will score. Jump shot is 17-12. She will score. Idowu Abdulrazak. You don't give her chances like that. She will score. She changed the ends. She knows how to use her both ends to score goals. A left hand, a right hand. Idowu Abdulrazak. She was the most valuable player for last season's Prudent Energy Handball League. And of course, Vera. Vera again. Oh, and of course, so stopped. It is. That was an error. Vera. Maria. Oh, good save, but a yellow card to number 19 player Lawa Aminat. Oh, Rebecca John. I thought it was number 19 player. No, that's, yes, I'm correct. It is Lawa Aminat. Lawa Aminat, Rebecca John, number 19, Lawa Aminat. Rebecca John is on the bench. She's number 15. And of course, Maria Yimba. And of course, Maria Yimba left that one. How did she do that? How did she do that? For Idowu Abdulrazak, it is 18-12. It's becoming a white one.
Less than 5 minutes to play. First time. What for that time? The ball was rolling.
Well, the time will not stop. So for her, she should have continued playing. Yes. The time will not stop. The just 5 here. Justina AK is back. And of course, yes, a good goal by Vivian Charles. And the move very fast. Wuraola, of course, will score. She will score. It is 18-13 now. 19-13. 19-13. Bayelsa Queens.
Bayelsa 14.
Vera. Of course, yes, it's a fast break. Idowu will most likely score, and she does. Jump shot is 2013. They're very swift. It's turning into a one-sided match. And of course, you can see the anguish on this player. And of course, you can see the anguish on this player. They keep playing. Vera. And of course, yes, she scores! the way she dribbles, sidestep, and scores.
For the records, Vera was in Lagos for the under 12, under 15 at the beginning of this year. Hey, give it to these girls. As I said, see her here doing what you know how to do best. She was, yeah, of course, after that particular under 15 she played in Lagos, graduated straight to the senior team that represented the state at the Division 1 in Edo State. Now she's here playing at the Premier League in this country. You know, give it to these girls, and the sky is always their limit.
Yes, and of course, Idowu got that one, but it went out of play less than 3 minutes. It is 2014. Goalkeeper Muina Taduke saved that earlier on. Vera. Oh, and of course Bamichi Akpala and Vivian Charles, but then traveling again, traveling violation. It is a goal, and of course Maria not happy about that goal.
Less than 2 minutes. Adorable, 21. Bayelsa, 14.
Bayelsa Queens 14, Adorable Rangers 21. And of course, Vera again. Vera John. Yes, sir. Of course, it stopped there. They keep playing. And of course it is 9 meters. Of course a goal. Yes, Ramat scores. Ramat, number 3 jersey, Ramat Alawaye scores. And of course, yes, the goalkeeper could not even come out for this one. And of course, oh, she couldn't score. Yes. That was, you know what you said about the pool.
Keeper misses it. Let's call on the ball.
Another one a goal as well. It is 2 minutes suspension for Bamichi Akpala. And of course, Idowu Abdulrazak. How many have she scored like that? Several.
I lost count.
Lost a lot of count. It is the end. 23-15. The fact that Bayelsa Queen started very well, like a house on fire, should tell you that, okay, they had that determination, but somehow they just lost it somewhere. Maybe because of their goalkeeper. I don't know. They just lost it somewhere.
Well, it's not the goalkeeper, like we said. Let's give it to her. She's the only one. Nobody comes out to substitute for her to actually see what's happening on the court. But you see, sometimes when you come in, the word from the palace says IGG, initial gra. You always have that one when you start this game. And the coach will always want to study and see where do we come out from. Are we starting with a fast break? Are we starting with the passes? What are we going to do? So you don't have to say anything until you can say, okay, yes, they have taken their shape and this is what they are doing. For now, Bayelsa will go back. Same goes with adorable coaches. The two of them will now go and say, where are we missing it? How do we go about it? It's not about the number you have on the bench. It's about who can deliver among all those players.
And of course, that is how the first half ends. It's Adorable Rangers 23, Bayelsa Queens 15. We'll be right back for the second half.
How do we use energy wisely and find balance in the fuels we use for electricity? Governments around the world have provided incentives to expand power generation from renewable sources like wind and solar. But renewable energy has its own problems, especially with the on-again, off-again nature of these supplies. Enter Prudent Energy and its patented VRB energy storage system. Prudent Energy lets customers bottle electricity production that would otherwise be lost and sell back that power when the time is right. A safe, zero-emission way to use more of the electricity we produce. For the first time on a grid scale, there is VRB Clean Power on Demand. Prudent is delivering the most competitive energy storage systems worldwide. How do we use energy wisely and find balance in the fuels we use for electricity? Governments around the world have provided incentives to expand power generation from renewable sources like wind and solar. But renewable energy has its own problems, especially with the on-again, off-again nature of these supplies. Enter Prudent Energy and its patented VRB energy storage system. Prudent Energy lets customers bottle electricity production that would otherwise be lost and sell back that power when the time is right. A safe, zero-emission way to use more of the electricity we produce. For the first time on a grid scale, there is VRB Clean Power on Demand. Prudent is delivering the most competitive energy storage systems worldwide.
Yes, it's the second half, and of course, it is 23-15. 23-15. Adorable Rangers 23, Bayelsa Queens 15. And of course, yes, as I said, Bayelsa Queens started like a house on fire. They started like a house on fire, but well, against the defending champions, we didn't expect much though. But with the way they started, we expected that they'll finish that way. And of course, the Nini team is lovely save by goalkeeper Siddiq. Muinat. And of course, it's a goal. It is 24-15. Idowu Abdulrazak. We can't count how many goals she has scored today. She has scored several. I have the media officer of Bayelsa Queens with me. And of course, it's not a happy person right here. Yakubu Uzoma, how are you? Well, I know you're not fine.
I'm fine. I'm I'm fine because we are currently playing, like you rightly mentioned, the defending champions. And so far, we've not been playing as bad as we were playing recently. So
it is 25-15 now. And you're saying you've not been playing as bad as you were playing recently. 10 goals. 10 goals, and of course, a lot of people are talking and asking questions. Asking questions as to what happened to this Bayelsa Queens team that wowed everybody at the national. Same team, right? Except for the goalkeeper. And maybe Vivian.
Some players miss the team. Some players are not in the team.
Bamichi Akpala scored. He's joining us too. Basket. Yes, of course. I just asked Yakubu Uzoma, the media officer for Bayelsa Queens. He's not a happy fellow at all. Yes, preparedness is one of the. This is the Premier League. They seem to have forgotten. You understand? I mean, if you can take, the Nigerian Football League, if you can take it very seriously, the Handball Premier League is a serious business, and any team that does not have any business here should not be here. For a team that wowed everybody at the National Under-15 Championship, this is really, really a sad one. Really a sad one.
It's really a sad one, but you see, I keep saying it and I'll say it once again. Proper planning prevents poor performances, one way or the other. This same team, there's so many things we've had about them that cannot be said here on here. But you see, there's no way we can close our ears to what we've had, because some of us are involved and we know what is happening. Give it to Bayelsa State government. But sometimes when you have a particular sport as the only sport, you call it king of sports, it's not done anywhere. You do it, you're going to face the music. Elsewhere out of this country, starting from West African country, Côte d'Ivoire in particular, you have a football club that will have other sports, table tennis, handball, volleyball, and I don't want to mention them, but we all know this. Talking of now going to Egypt. When you get to Egypt, you have so many of those clubs that we know that they have a football club. At the same time, they have all other sports clubs. Table tennis club, for that matter, they have handball, volleyball, and they have everything. So if because of one thing or the other, a state government is not doing the right thing for a particular sport, what are we developing when it comes to sports development?
Well, if you ask me, the fact that the commissioner of sports in Bayelsa State is a former sportsman, an Olympic gold medalist. Yes, we hear that Bayelsa State is now the home of the sport he did in the Olympics. Well, he didn't win the gold for Nigeria, don't get it twisted. He won it for Canada. But what happened to other sports? It's really sad, really, really sad. It's 27-17. Yes, the Bayelsa Queens. They didn't prepare. That's part of the fact. I mean, look at the area of good players. Vera John. Yes, you can see her. Ayimba Maria. Ayimba Maria. Of course, some other players. Inini Timi. These are players. Inini Timi Sivanus. These are players for the future. Players that we can see what they do right here. And of course, Idowu Razak jump shot did not even enter the net. Probably the first time Idowu's strike and shot will not go towards the net. But if we're talking about this Bayelsa Queens team, for what they're facing right now, it's really sad. Muyinat moves. And of course, Idowu. Ayomide Ezan makes a rear save from Idowu. And of course, yes, a good goal by Vera. I mean, you can see. Do you see the way she's playing? It it's awesome. It's so great. Let's talk Yakubu. As it is 10 goals. Is there any way Bayelsa Queens can come back? And by the way, it is 29-18.
Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so because the team they are playing against, like we mentioned earlier, are the defending champions. So I think the most important thing for the team now is just to keep tight, don't lose by much goals because at the end of the day, it might count.
And of course, yes. And double bouncing, double stepping. Vera passing in it to me. Vera again in it to me. And Vera again. You keep moving. Oh, and she scores. But then she matched. It was traveling there. And of course, it did not. What is happening? And of course, the referees, one of the referees talking to the delegate, and they call each other to talk. It is against Adorable Angels. Yes, and of course Vivian, and oh no, she does not score. Vivian Charles does not score. Adorable Angels moving. And of course a good goal. Lovely goal by number 5 jersey player for Adorable Angels, Shukura Ajoke. And of course, held back. I know there's no way these girls can come back, but they're still trying to hold their own. It's 30-18. And of course, Inini goes down there. You know that they have some of the best players. Vera John, Maria Yimba, of course there's Bamichi Akbala, there's Inini Sivanus. These are players for the future. And, you know, many of them seeking admission. But even at that, they still try to hold their own despite the odds. It's really sad. But what do we say concerning these talented players for the future?
There's always a reason for anything that happens to a man. What do we say about talented players? Hey, before we even say that at all, let's give thanks to God and let's give thanks to Prudent Energy coming to our aid for sponsoring this particular championship in the last 4 years. By adventure, we don't have them. How do we see? So we should think about how do we get more sponsor that will take over some other events. Because these ladies, these girls here, they should still be playing school games, playing the under 21s, playing the under 18 or thereabout. But we are exposing them too early to the Premier League. But it's not their fault, because that is what the state can produce for now. This set of players, put them in a place for a particular year, and you be surprised they will come out smoking by the time they face the world to play handball, what they like doing.
Yes, and of course I know some of them, yes, probably will be invited to the cadet team pretty soon. And of course, yes, a good goal, Maria Yimba. Yes, you can see what she did right there, dribbling, sidestepping with her right hand and scoring pass. Sadiq Muinat Aduke, the goalkeeper for Adorable Angels. It is 32-19. And of course the jump shot, a save there. Yes, the move. Oh, Bamiche, will she score? Yes, she does. And of course it is 20-32.
32-20.
And of course they keep playing. Yes, Muinat, of course she scores. Muinat saw a loophole there and she scored. Because you know we talk about young players that are brought into the league very early, and all that. But these are terrible Angels side. Last season when they came in, young players. Do you understand? Young players. But what was the difference? And almost around same age. But what was the difference between them and this team here?
They can easily come back, and the difference is just simple. They were the champion. Hey, it's all, you see,
I mean, last year
they were the champion
of the Division
of
1.
the Division 1.
They are the champions.
They're
too.
the champion of the last year's Premier League. Now, what do you expect? Once you win and once you're doing the right thing, you will win. And once you win, you want to maintain. It's very hard to get there, but once you are there, the next thing is the hardest thing to do. You want to maintain, and that's why we see them doing this. They're putting all this together.
No, if not, you don't get. I'm saying that with the kind of age, almost same age, but they wowed everybody on their debut, and they won the Premier League against all odds. Now, so what's the difference between that team of last season and, of course, this same team of Bayelsa Queens?
You were saying the same thing. What happened? They have everything going on well for them. The state government, the stakeholders have anything to do with handball in Kwara State. They actually devote a bus to them. I remember that very well, taking them from training and taking every one of them. You see, when you win, everybody wants to identify with you. A loser does not have anybody. A loser is an orphan. But when you are a winner, you have father, mother, grandmother, everybody, uncles, aunties, and that is what is happening here. So Bayelsa, having left Edo as a champion, went back home, and they were left in the open, and nothing came from either the Bayelsa State government or from the Bayelsa Sports Commission or Sports Council, and that is why they are exposed. I remember they said, we had that the coaches are the ones contributing from their pocket to make sure these guys come for training. What do you expect from such?
In any case, yes, it is 34-21, 35-21, 35-21. Of course, 21 actually. Of course, my producer will want to change that. 35-21. Yes, so. Oh, that pass. Yeah, and of course, Abdul Razak, probably for the first time, ending a 2-minute suspension after stopping Vera John there. Yes, Yakubu, you wanted to say something.
Yes, like you rightly mentioned, what actually affected this team is the fact that you made mention of the two teams being defending champions of the various leagues. The difference was that nothing was done for the team, and most of these girls, I guess, that are struggling, you understand, some of them are from poor, if I should use the word, background, so most of them, they feed from hand to mouth, and you don't expect these players after winning, they don't get anything in return, and some of them, actually some of the players say that they will not be coming back because it's like they are not important, so why would they want to, kill themselves for the state when at the end of the day others will be recognized without them being recognized. So it affected, actually also fitness affected the Bayelsa team. So
in that case, that is what is being said now. Yes, 2-minute suspension for the team. Yes, a 2-minute suspension for the team. And of course, yes, a player will be out pretty soon. There's a 2-minute suspension for the team. And Vivian Charles is the scapegoat. The scapegoat. She will serve the punishment on behalf of the team. And the question is that do they have opportunities to, of course, ensure that they defend well? In any case, Zubaya Shukra Joke saved that, was able to score that. Vera, and of course, Bamichi Akpala scoring there. Bayelsa, and of course, good save by Hazan Ayomidi. Keep watching, and of course, another save by Azan Ayomide. That's if she's not a good goalkeeper. She is actually, but the stress, she's just overwhelmed. She played exactly.
What do you expect from her?
Wow.
15-minute play.
15 minutes more. Less than 15 minutes more to go. Of course, that is Coach Puena. Very disappointed. Oh, and of course, a good goal. Yes, a standing shot from Ramat. 37-23. 37-23. They keep playing. They keep moving. Of course, Vera Bamicheno. You would have expected Vera to play that, but I thought Vera were going to do that, but Vera was not being unselfish. I just thought so. I mean, looking at it critically.
Because she was going to take that. I thought she was going to take that.
Of course, oh, it scored, and of course, yes, it is a goalkeeper's ball. It's a goalkeeper's ball.
It's coming to the game towards the end of this match.
Yeah, I know there's something there's something when goalkeepers make some vital save. It has a way of motivating the team.
Yes, when you are exposed, like I said earlier, the firing is coming from everywhere, and you are at your own peril. Well, a few defending from your defenders, and you have that confidence, and it will
Another save again.
I guess she's coming up now. She's not that bad. But you see, when you are the only one and nobody's giving you an helping hand, what do you expect?
Well, it was gone out of play. That Jambul, yes, Jambul Lerekba. Somehow, another one again. Will she save it? Oh, of course, sensible player. This girl, talking about Idowu Abdulrazak, who is not even up to 20, playing fantastic handball, very intelligent. You know, of course, that's the president of the Handball Federation of Nigeria. Yes, Mr. Samuel Ocho, watching this from the state box. You know, liking what is happening. You know, I just feel that, yes, of course, Vera stopping that one. Will she score? Oh, yes, she does. The Abdulrazak hardly missed from this angle. She hardly missed, and that's why she's in the national team. That's why she's in the national team. You know, the only match that Adorable Angel have lost.
Yes, there was not pleasant.
It was not. In fact, before they lost that match, they played the match which they won, and it would have been more. But Idowu wasn't present because she had to go to write exams, and she came back, and that game they lost. Same thing, and of course, yes, a goal there, Vivian Charles, and a 2-minute suspension for Wura. She knows, and she quickly ran. Meanwhile, Vivian Charles is the scorer of that one. It's 39-24. And the loss that Adorable Angels, largely because of the fact that Idowu Abdulrazak was not available. Vivian Charles, 2-minute suspension.
Sometimes you build a team around a particular player, which is not too good for a team.
I do not think the team was built around the particular player. I just feel that the player is just an outstanding player. Of course, we've got to understand we have Muinat, we have Wurola, but you know, it's just as if they're a trio. So when one is missing, then it affects the team. That's what I think.
We're saying the same thing in a different way. When you build a team around a particular player and that player is missing, that encouragement is not there, that motivation is not there. The scores here today is 40. I can tell you from statistics, Idowu would have scored up to 20. If a particular player is scoring 20 out of 40 out of 6 players, what are you talking about? So if it's not there, it's minus 20, and the scores will have been 20-24. So Idowu alone is Adorable Angel sometimes when it comes to crunch.
Exactly. The three of them, and of course Ayimba, and of course they move. It is 40-24, and we still have about 11 minutes to play. We're in for more goals. Vera takes this one, 7 meters. And of course she scores. She scores. Vera is a very good player. A very good player. She can handle the ball well. You know, first time I saw her playing, I was like, this skinny girl, can she play handball?
Well,
And she wowed me.
It may not be for this purpose, but when they were in Lagos, I took what's it called, interest in her, and I call her my daughter. After every game, she comes to meet me. Whatever I have, I give. If it is water or food, she enjoyed herself while she was in Lagos, and I'm not surprised seeing her in Edo. And it didn't take me some time before I even noticed it was Vera. Vera of how many months ago playing the Premier League. They give it to the Handball Federation of Nigeria, putting this together.
Man, I mean, I took interest in her as well. Took interest in her, called her, we talked, and of course, hopefully by the special grace of God, we're planning something educationally for her. Though I took interest in her because, aside the fact that she's an intelligent handball player, she's also a brilliant young woman. You know, a brilliant young woman. And of course, not just her. You talk about Maria Ayimba as well. You know, of course, yes, you talk about Maria Ayimba as well. Yes, those are our crew members. Yes, those are crew members of HFN TV. But let's move on. We'll talk about Maria Ayimba as well. Those two players are exceptional players. Yes, I mean,
Student of law.
yes, Ayimba is a student of law. She's really doing fine as well. And of course, a fast break, but Maria Ayimba saves that. Yes, Akpala, and of course, Bamichi Akpala's. Oh! She couldn't score. It went wide. It went wide. Well, it is 40-25. And of course, yes, that is 9-meter violation.
Less than 10 minutes to go.
And of course, a fast break. He did it to me. Yes, and of course, Akpala. Oh, she does not score. But then she waits. Vera scores. Vera scores. Vera scores. That rebound. Akpala gave up too easily, but Vera was there to help her out. And of course, Vera scored more goals too. Several of the goals of Bayelsa Queens. She has scored several of the goals of Bayelsa Queens as well. And of course, yes, a goal scored there by Ramat against Mazan.
Second 2 minutes.
Well, between the both sides, we have a lot of students. Between the both sides, a lot of students that are studying. A lot of them. And it's a good thing that the Handball Federation of Nigeria is doing. Basically, the emphasis is handball development in the grassroots, and that is why we can have some players who some years ago would never found themselves in the Premier League playing in the Premier League. Kudos to the Handball Federation of Nigeria, and of course the sponsors, Prudent Energy and Services. And of course, Ayimba, she scores. She scores. It is 41-26. 41-27 now. Yes, and of course, somehow they've kept Muinat quiet. I don't know, maybe they've kept Muinat quiet. Of course, yes, she scores now. Maybe because I talked about her, she scored now.
Muinat is resting, if I want to believe.
And of course, yes, that is a goal. It is 42-28. And of course, Yakubu, you have something to say.
Yes, Cosmos, I have to tell you that the truth of the matter is that today we've played better than we've been playing recently. I said it earlier.
Agree.
You can see the number of goals that we scored today, 28. If we have been playing like this, we would have won more than one game. Now, I'll tell you what, because the quality of team that we've played today, they don't miss chances like the other teams that we lost to.
Yeah.
So, honestly, the scoreline is not lying, but at least I must say that I'm impressed with the girls based on the ability of our players.
Abdulrazak Idowu again scoring is for the 44 now, 28, and I felt there was a nice tactical change. Vera has been playing as a pivot, but she started playing from the left wing. She moved to the right wing, and of course, yes, the referee should have blown there. Do you understand? So I felt there was tactical change, and of course, Muinat 2-minute suspension. And of course, yes, a good goal. Inini scoring. Inini Sivanus scoring that as well. The move.
Less than 5 minutes to go.
Less than 5 minutes to go. And of course, yes, a good goal. Yes, and it is number 2, Jesse, for this team. Adorable Angels scoring that, and that will be Babatunde Monsura.
You know what? I have to say, so far the both teams have been very poor defensively, and let me say,
Very poor defensively.
yes.
Okay.
Because if you look at the number of goals for a defending champion, I'm talking about the Adorable Angels, the number of goals that they conceded today, 29 so far, is too poor. It's too much for a team to now this is the goal number
45-30
for a defending champion. So far the both teams have been poor defensively. That is why we have such number of goals.
And this is one of the highest score line we've had. And of course, I think the highest was scored by this same Adorable Angels, and they're scoring as well when they play Seasider Babes in the first game. You understand? So, okay, the goal was not counted. It is 9 meters. And of course, we keep watching. We keep watching. And of course, the jump shot. She saved it. Ayomide Azan saves it. And of course, yes, a fast break. Of course, she scores. Well, Ayomide Azan could not stop that one. It is 46-30. And of course, they couldn't save that. Another fast break. Another fast break. They do not track back. Of course, nice interception by Akpala. Timmy to Vera. And of course, yes, she scores. Number 20 player. She scores. Ronia Garrick. She scores in this one. It is 46-31. Yeah. And of course, yes, that is 9 meters
Less than 2 minutes to go. Less than 2 minutes to go.
And of course, a good save there. Muinat shot was stopped there.
46-31.
Oh, and of course, yes, Abdul Razak was not able to put that into the net. And of course, yes, it was held out. Wura.
Less than 1 minute. Less than 1
And of course, a good goal there. A move. And of course, Vera held down there. Yeah, well, you will say that the Web Razak and Vera have been the ones that have scored the goals for their team. Several of the goals. Maybe Maria too.
I mean, for Bayelsa, I mean, it's been shared. But for Adorable, you can say it is clear. It's clear. The who have, I mean, scored. No, I mean, she has scored almost 20. I don't know. I thought it 47. But Bayelsa,
Last.
the scorers, they have so many of them. You have Vera, you have the older woman there.
And of course, there's another. Oh, she saved it. She has learnt. I am going to say that she learnt. That is the end of the game. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. That is just it. We'll be right back with the interviews. And of course, Okunu, what is your take about this match?
It is expected, but like what we agreed during commentaries, the scores is so wide in the sense that it's an high-scoring game. It shows that the defense line, or probably we say the goalkeeper, or the team in general, did not plan the defense. So everybody scores. They play less defense, and they allow so many goals to come in. But notwithstanding, the reason for being a winner is the highest scorer. And the highest scorer today is Adorable Angels. 47 goals to 31 of the Bayelsa Queens. Thank you so very much, viewers, for watching. Interview next.
How do we use energy wisely and find balance in the fuels we use for electricity? Governments around the world have provided incentives to expand power generation from renewable sources like wind and solar. But renewable energy has its own problems, especially with the on-again, off-again nature of these supplies. Enter Prudent Energy and its patented VRB energy storage system. Prudent Energy lets customers bottle electricity production that would otherwise be lost and sell back that power when the time is right. A safe, zero-emission way to use more of the electricity we produce. For the first time on a grid scale, there is VRB Clean Power on Demand. Prudent is delivering the most competitive energy storage systems worldwide.
And of course, yes, that is the end of the match. It was a high score between the both sides. Yes, yes. Of course, Adorable Angels scoring. I think they are the only teams that have scored the highest score. First game against Seaside, they scored over 40 goals. This time around, they won 47-31. And of course, Bayelsa Queens as well, despite the fact that they have not been scoring goals, they have scored a lot of goals this time. Now I have Maria Yimba right here, and of course, Wurola. Maria Yimba for Bayelsa Queens and Wurola for Adorable Angels. Let me start with you, Maria. Now, your team probably played their best game in this competition, but against the defending champions, there was always this chance of, okay, probably we will lose. But what was the thing that your coach told you and ensured that you guys played that well today?
He told us to play our best because in a game, one person must lose and one person must win. So we tried our possible best to play. Even if we know we could not win the game, we tried our possible best to ensure that the goals were not too much, because we know we are going to remain. We have hope of qualifying because we have other 2 games to play.
Okay. And of course, let me talk to you, Wurola, defending champions, and of course, you lost 1 game, maybe because Idowu was not available, but you've won this one. Did you think it was going to be much more easier because they are down the table?
Yeah, because we need more goals, so we know that we can equalize the goals from them.
You can equalize the goals from them, so you thought that you could get more goals. Okay, so moving forward, what is the goal for Adorable Angels?
Oh, we are hoping to carry our trophy back.
To retain the title, right? And of course, for you, what is the goal now? You're bottom of the table. You need to win at least 1 game to probably have a sort of safety. Yes. Against those 2 teams, do you think you can be able to do that? What is the goal for Bayelsa Queens?
I think we can be able to win the 2 remaining matches, because the matches we lost, maybe we lost out of carelessness or we lost out of fatigue, but I believe we can win the remaining 2 matches.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Please shake on it, guys. Yes. Thank you so much. And you can go. And that is how we end today's match. Today's match day 10 of the Prudent Energy Handball Premier League. It's been a very fantastic match day. It's been awesome. It's been sweet. We'll be back tomorrow for match day 11, and it's going to be much more awesome. We are coasting home. We are drawing close to the end of the Prudent Energy Handball Premier League 2021. My name is Cosmos Chukwemeka. On behalf of the crew of HFN TV, and of course everybody watching us from all over the world, we say thank you. We'll see you tomorrow on match day